That landscape is changing.
2000年开始在慢慢就变化大了。
There are far more shrubs growing by the water since 2000s, but the cattle don't eat that.
Have been disappearing. When I spoke of the mountain back in the 1990s, the snow was so heavy that the cattle sometimes sank into it. But it's rare to see such heavy snowfall nowadays. In those days, you barely saw a car on the road, and we relied on our cattle to carry supplies. Anyamaching was one of the first mountain peaks in the country to open to foreign climbers in the 1980s. It has since attracted hikers, mountain climbers, scientists, and tourists from around the world.
More people have come here as road conditions improve. Some of them litter casually.
Ong Bu-jie, Hua Qingjie's friend, comes from Gangri, a township to the north of Hua Qing's hometown. He said he could hardly spot snow leopard or brown bear in the early 2000s.
Back then, I didn't understand why the glaciers were melting and the water sources were drying up. I was really upset. If there is no water on Anyamaching, the plants and animals would not survive. Neither would we or the Yellow River.
The local people consider any stable supply of water as a water source, whether it originates from glaciers or underground. Hua Qing has conducted fieldwork on a regular basis to locate water sources and has discovered that 43 out of some 100 sources have dried up.
Some people don't understand. They say he treks the mountains every day. What is he really up to? It's okay if they don't understand me, as long as they know how important Anyamaching is.
Hua Qing has been litter picking at Anyamaching since 2014. Since then, the number of local herders from the 4 townships who have joined him around Anyamaching has increased from a few dozen to over 2,000. Where we monitor water sources. Here you can see 6 of them. We followed Drumaji, a local villager, and saw this water spring out from piles of blue rocks. We monitor and record not only the number of water sources, but also the water quality. It's pure mineral water. The spring water never freezes, not even in winter, when temperatures drop to minus 40 degrees Celsius.
The area has become cleaner in recent years. Water flow has increased. Depleted sources are filled with water again, and new water sources have emerged.
We've also found some wild animals coming back to this area.
The herders report to me if they spot wild animals. Some animals are appearing more frequently nowadays, including snow leopards, musk deer, blue sheep, and white-lipped deer.
Unfortunately, we cannot stop the glaciers from melting.
We have been monitoring snow lines from different directions of Anyamaching since 2008. They've retreated from 40 to 300 meters in 15 years. The one next to the highway reduced the most.
They have contributed committed to preserving a better ecological environment, but what they can do is limited against the magnitude and the rate of the global warming.
Qin, a glaciologist at Northwest Institute of Eco-Environment and Resources under the Chinese Academy of Sciences, has been monitoring Anyamaqing glaciers with his team for over a decade.
The glaciers are melting at a faster pace in the last 10 years. The surfaces of two of the biggest glaciers we have been observing are melting and receding 3 meters every year.
Data from the National Climate Center shows that the average temperature on the Qinghai-Xizang Plateau, where Anyamaqing is located, rose by 0.35 degrees Celsius every 10 years from 1961 to 2020. That's twice the global warming rate.
They've been helping maintain our monitoring stations at Anyamaqing for years. Sometimes they come along with us when we conduct the field work, and we show them the professional way to measure the glaciers.
Jia and his fellow herders are determined to carry on with their work against the Orlog.
Besides, when your mother is ill, the son should know what is wrong with her and take care of her. I'll continue to take care of Anyamaqing until I leave this life.
If we who are born here do not care about the mountain, who else will?
这个阿尼玛现在我们心里永远是一个阿尼玛，它永远在变。It's our Anyamaqing. It helps to see the glaciers melting. We keep recording its conditions so future generations would know that the sacred mountain was once covered in snow. How I wish we could slow down the pace of glacier retreat with the help of advanced technology. According to official data, Anyamaqing glaciers have been shrinking by an average 67 hectares in total each year since 2000, about the size of 94 football courts.
In one of the most beautiful valleys at the Grand Canyon along the Yellow River's middle reach, Laoniu 1, or Road Bay, served as a military fortress 500 years ago.
Our village used to be the poorest in the county.
10年几不收 villages reached nothing 1 year out of 10. Follow us to visit Laoniu 1 village, where the Yellow River meets the Great Wall, and talk to descendants of ancient garrison soldiers in episode 5 of our 12-part series, The Yellow River Mosaic, from poorest village to tourist attraction.
September the 23rd, 2021, in Laoniu 1 village at the northern end of Jinshan Grand Canyon, the middle reach of the Yellow River. We checked in at a family-run hostel. We arrived at Laoniu 1, located at the point of intersection of two iconic Chinese landmarks, the Yellow River and the Great Wall.
Our village used to be the poorest in the county. Now it's the richest.
Laoniu 1, or Old Ox Bay, is where the Yellow River enters the province of Shanxi to the east of the canyon. Arguably one of the most beautiful valleys in China, Laoniu 1 was actually a military fortress some 500 years ago. As descendants of the garrison, The villagers used to live in traditional cave dwellings built on the cliff by the Yellow River.
We used to sleep in this room. My mom and two sisters slept on this side. Dad, my brother, and I on the other.
Sitting on a car with his back bending, 46-year-old Paul Shuai-Sheng, the younger brother of the hostel owner, described their lives in the past.